The night bus screeched to a stop on the deserted roadside, its headlights slicing through the fog like two trembling blades. Ahil stood alone beneath a flickering street lamp, clutching his backpack as the vehicle's doors snapped open with a metallic hiss. He stepped inside, expecting the usual hum of late-night passengers, the faint murmur of tired conversations, the warmth of shared solitude. But the interior felt colder than the night outside, and the long aisle stretched before him like a hollow throat. Only one person occupied the entire bus, the driver. The man didn't look at Ahil, didn't greet him, didn't even twitch when the passenger boarded. His stiff posture, shadow-lined face, and unmoving eyes made him appear carved from stone. Ahil hesitated, but the bus doors slammed shut behind him with a force that made his heart jolt. He swallowed, too late to reconsider. He walked deeper inside, choosing a seat near the middle, though he sensed the pressure of a presence that wasn't the driver. As the bus began to move, rattling toward the highway, Ahil felt a subtle shift as though someone sat down behind him, even though the seats were empty. He twisted around, nothing, yet the faint sound of breathing, slow and rasping, grazed his ears. The road outside grew darker, swallowed by dense trees that arched overhead like skeletal arms. The bus engine droned on, but beneath the mechanical hum lurked another noise. Footsteps on the aisle floor. Ahil felt them before he heard them, soft vibrations through the metal frame. One step pause, another step pause, as if someone were testing their weight with each movement. He sat frozen, gripping his backpack straps, refusing to turn around. His mind strained for logical explanations, the driver adjusting his seat, the bus hitting bumps, the shifting of loose parts. But the footsteps were too rhythmic, too deliberate. They crept closer, 3 steps behind him, then 2, then 1. The warm puff of breath brushed the back of his neck. He spun around instantly. Empty aisle, unmoving shadows, nothing. The moment he turned back, the bus lights flickered violently. Ahil's pulse hammered as the overhead bulbs sputtered, dimmed, then surged again. For the split second when they went dark, he glimpsed a shape in the seat beside him, something pale, hunched, and horribly twisted. But when the light steadied, the seat was empty again. Ahil rose abruptly. Whatever game this was, he wouldn't be part of it. He hurried toward the front, calling out to the driver, but the man didn't respond. He didn't blink, didn't shift, didn't breathe. His hands gripped the wheel too tightly, knuckles white. "Sir," Ahil said, voice cracking. "There's someone on this bus." The driver moved at last, very slowly. His head turned in a jerky motion, like rusted machinery grinding to life. His face tilted just enough for Ahil to glimpse his eyes wide, glassy, and utterly lifeless. Ahil staggered backward. The driver's lips parted soundlessly, opening and stretching until the corners tore into thin red lines. Then, with sudden speed, the driver snapped his attention back to the road, staring ahead as though something horrendous waited there. The bus shuddered violently. Outside, the forest thickened, branches slashing against the windows. The road signs became unfamiliar, the mile markers missing numbers, and at one point, Ahil saw the same broken tree stump he had passed minutes before. The bus was circling, looping through some kind of nightmarish trap. Ahil hurried back to his seat, trying to calm himself, but the air felt heavier, thicker, as if the unseen passenger had settled among the shadows again. A faint whisper curled through the aisle. At first, he thought it was wind seeping through cracks, but it grew clearer, forming words carried on a desperate, trembling voice. "Don't get off the bus." Ahil froze. The whisper came from directly behind him, too close, too intimate. He clenched his fists, trying to keep his breathing steady. He didn't want to turn around again. He feared what might be waiting this time, what shape might be leaning inches from his face. The whisper repeated, harsher now, as though urgent. "Don't get off, no matter what you see." Then came the footsteps again, retreating slowly down the aisle, each step echoing like a warning carved into the night.